Hello. Welcome to our YouTube channel. If you are new here, please subscribe. This is another video presentation featuring a question on corporation law asked in the 2018 bar exams. The question was, United Corporation wants to increase its authorized capital stock, which is currently fully subscribed and issued, to be able to increase its working capital to undertake business expansions. The board of directors consults with you as legal counsel on the proper answers to the following issues. A. Can Unitic's AOI be formally amended to remove the right of appraisal on all dissenting stockholders in all matters under the law which requires a ratification vote of the stockholders? B. If the increase in authorized capital stock is formally submitted to the stockholders in a meeting duly called for the purpose, what is the vote necessary for the stockholders' ratification, and may the dissenting stockholders exercise their appraisal right? C. Once the increase in the authorized capital stock of Unitic has been legally effected with the SEC, can the new shares from the unissued shares be offered to a new limited group of investors without having to offer them to the shareholders of record, since no preemptive right is provided for in the AOI and bylaws of Unitic? While at first glance, the question may appear to be about capital stock, the question really is about the question asked by the board of directors if they can deny the two rights afforded to the stockholders, the right of appraisal, and preemptive right. The required vote of stockholders to ratify the board's action to increase the corporation authorized capital stock is also asked in this question. For question 8, the question was whether the right of appraisal may be removed. Let us review appraisal right. A stockholder who dissents from certain corporate actions has the right to demand payment of the fair value of his or her shares. This right, known as the right of appraisal, is expressly recognized in Section 81 of the Corporation Code, now Section 80 of RCCP. As such, appraisal right is a statutory right that can be removed only when there is another statutory provision allowing such removal. Unlike preemptive right, which may be denied or restricted by the corporation under Section 38 of the Revised Corporation Code, there is no provision in the law that allows the corporation to remove appraisal right. Question B is two-pronged. First, it asks for the required stockholders' vote to ratify the board's action to increase the corporation's capital stock, and second, may the dissenting stockholders exercise their appraisal right? Section 37 of the Revised Corporation Code gives us the answer to the first. It provides, no corporation shall increase or decrease its capital stock or incur, create or increase any bonded indebtedness unless approved by a majority vote of the board of directors and by 2/3 of the outstanding capital stock at a stockholders' meeting duly called for the purpose. As to whether appraisal right may be exercised by the dissenting stockholders, this may be answered with reference to Section 80 of the Corporation Code. When the right of appraisal may be exercised, any stockholder of a corporation shall have the right to dissent and demand payment of the fair value of the shares in the following instances. A. In case an amendment to the Articles of Incorporation has the effect of changing or restricting the rights of any stockholder or class of shares, or of authorizing preferences in any respect superior to those of outstanding shares of any class, or of extending or shortening the term of corporate existence. B. In case of sale, lease, exchange, transfer, mortgage, pledge or other disposition of all or substantially all of the corporate property and assets as provided in this code. C. In case of merger or consolidation, and D. In case of investment of corporate funds for any purpose other than the primary purpose of the corporation. Finally, in question C, the question can be summarized into whether preemptive rights can be denied since no preemptive right is provided for in the AOI and bylaws. Preemptive right under Section 38 of the Revised Corporation Code refers to the right of a stockholder of a stock corporation to subscribe to all issues or disposition of shares of any class, in proportion to their respective shareholdings. This right exists even without the grant of such right in the Articles of Incorporation. What is required to be in the AOI and the bylaws is the denial or restriction of this right. The suggested answer to question is no. Appraisal right cannot be removed at all, not even through amendment of the corporation's AOI. Appraisal right is a statutory right. As such, it can be removed only if there is a statutory provision that allows such removal. It is a basic rule that an agreement, such as the corporation's article of incorporation or bylaws, cannot be contrary to law. The suggested answer to question B is the resolution of the Board of Directors to increase the corporation's capital stock requires the ratification of at least 2/3 of the outstanding capital stock at a meeting of stockholders called for the purpose. Dissenting stockholders cannot exercise appraisal right. The revised Corporation Code prescribes the instances when appraisal right may be exercised. A vote of dissent to the Corporation's Act of increasing its authorized capital stock is not among the instances provided. The suggested answer to question C is C. No, the corporation must allow the existing shareholders to exercise their preemptive right even if such right is not in their articles of incorporation and bylaws. It is a well-recognized principle that preemptive right exists even without the grant of such right in the Articles of Incorporation and bylaws. The denial or restriction of the right must be provided in the Articles of Incorporation and bylaws. We hope you learned something useful in this video. Thank you. If you liked this video, please subscribe to our channel and like our Facebook page ECS Notes. You may also comment and share this video to your friends. Have a pleasant day.